Well, greetings, this is Julian JuJu Marley scene, and you're watching Art Uber Artless. Inspiration in my life, God, children, life, and people. All these inspirations that we live also transcends in music, naturally, None of that is not separate, it's the same. You wake up in the morning, you see something maybe, or hear something that doesn't sound justified. You write a song which is, liberating, you know what I mean? So sometimes, that's how we come up with certain things. That's how jazz sings certain things. You see a little situation, you don't like it, you write about it. You know what I mean? Things ain't cool anymore because you see so much sufferation. And you say, why things ain't cool? Because why? Because everyone wants to have their, no one's not loving and really sharing, anymore. You know what I mean? If you get a piece of bread, a man wants it all for himself, he doesn't want to cut it in half and share with his brother. So you have, that alone causes, a lot of destruction, and oppression, and becomes sufferation, Yeah. Yeah, and I want to tell you, say, after the suffering people it shall reach even those that are not suffering, because it's a judgment, So it's for everyone, It's not just, the sufferers. The suffering people have been suffering for centuries and still have been coming through strong, But at the same time, if it's not right, we don't settle for less. Why settle just because you can eat one slice of bread and that's enough? You can't eat two slices, you only have one slice. But you really would like to eat two, So why can't I eat two? Why? Why, And the bakery is there and the bread is making, So at the end of the day, we need justice, and equality. Yeah. Can't have no boundaries. There's no more slaves, and there's no more, there's no more. We live in modern time where everyone knows what we need now. Everyone knows what we need. We need food, we need shelter, we need clothes. You know what I mean? So without these things, you're gonna have a lot of violence, and crime. You know what I mean? Well, we listen a lot of music, We don't need to speak of reggae because reggae is always, what we listen to. But we listen, I grew up around, like say, the 80s being in England, you have early pop, Like you have, them days, Prince just busting out, You got a lot of hip hop upcoming, Big Daddy Kane and some other great artists, We should listen to a lot of music, jazz, funk, everything, Which also broadens your whole musical ability, which is good. So for me, I love listening to music, all kind of music. Classical sometimes, everything, when I'm ready. Different mode, because music put in many different mode. I'm going to exercise today, put on this music. I want to go and relax, put on this music. Today is time for getting motivated, this music. situation is not the best situation. A lot of violence also. You know, reggae music has changed also. You know, it's coming from reggae music. I come from the 70s, 60s, even before that. First of all, reggae music was all about culture. You know, I mean, the 70s, 80s, and then now in it's 2000, you have culture still, but it's not as much as what we'd call, I wouldn't know what really to call it, but it's not culture. If I'm going to talk about going and shooting someone down just because I'm a bad man, that's not going to take you nowhere. You know, that's only going to lead more people into doom. You know what I mean? So for me, the music has taken a turn also, which also bring out the reality in the people, which you have real life situations. Everything that they sing about, the people they do it. You know. So right now, you know, we are here to fight this thing spiritually with music. You know what I mean? Because only music, positive versus negative. You know, positive will win. Or it is music versus music, or whatever it is, it's going to be positive versus negative. And we are positive. For the young people, I mean, what we have to say is, for the young people, is that you have your own minds, you know, and you know, God lives in everyone. You know what I mean? And if God is a creator, and you know, that means that God is in you, God is in me. That means to say no one can put you down. There's no, you know, you can't be put down. It's equal rights and justice, and speak up for your rights. And you know what I mean, deal with the education because it's needed, you know what I mean. Maybe you can be the next, what do you have here? President? What? Yeah. President? Well, maybe you can be our next president, you know, which can make a change in the world today or tomorrow. So it is good, you know, that you keep it positive, you know. First of all, in the beginning of creation, herb was legal, you know, because it was planted by the Almighty before any human being ever was on creation. So everything creation was already there before man, so that was legal. And it seems to me that man is illegal. It's not the herb is illegal, it's man becomes illegal because it end up doing things that, you know, or making up other things that God did not create. He did not say do this, but man say do that, so that is illegal. The knowledge is there, you know, it is there to learn even without herb, you know, but the herb, you know, maybe when you smoke the herb, you know, it makes you, you know, more thoroughly meditate on everything, where you might look something over without the herb, you know, you might, you know, even sometime you might be whatever, you might be reading, your attention might be, you might not have no time for yourself, you know, you sit down, every minute something in your mind, oh, what should I do? I need to do this, I need to do that. Who may burn a spliff, alright, easy, alright, organize, you know, so it's kind of, herb is for meditating, really, you know, it's not for like how people drink and get drunk. Herb is, for me, that is what, when I smoke herb, is for spiritual, sacramental use. It's not for like feeling a buzz or just, you feel high, yes, but it's also spiritually. What we want to tell people is keep the music alive, you know, roots, you know, keep the roots alive. A lot of people don't really